Hi everybody, and welcome to my 27th week update with my rainbow baby, my little boy. Let's get started because there's some things to talk about. Okay, 27th week. Your baby is around 14.5 inches and around 2 pounds. Now that's going to start varying. Oh, that's not the right word. That's gonna depend on your genetics and your baby, and it will depend on if your baby is a boy or a girl. Boys tend to gain more, but their lungs don't develop as fast as girls. So that's weird. But as of right now, probably around 2 pounds or so, maybe a little more. My little boy's a little more, but my doctor told me that because of how big my son was at like 8 pounds or so, 8 pounds and 21 inches, that I probably don't have any hope for having a small baby. As long as he's no bigger than 8 pounds, I'll be fine. The brain is now developing very quickly, with the nervous system and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. The brain is developing rapidly. Your baby basically looks like how he or she will look when you give birth. They're really just gaining weight now. That's mainly what they're doing. I think once they get to a certain inch or so, they're supposed to stop growing in length. I think that's what I read. But yeah, they're just basically just gaining on the fat, and they're starting to shed like the little white stuff, vernix. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm all messed up in the brain, which let's get to me. Pregnancy symptoms. I haven't been doing too good on remembering things at all. I don't know why. I thought it was getting better, but thank goodness I haven't forgotten anything to do with my son and his schooling and stuff like that. And eating. Yeah. So, I mean, forgetfulness is really bad. I've also been having like a lot more leg cramps, and a lot more serious too. A lot more serious. I'm like actually feeling them now to where I just have to stand up if I'm laying down, or lay down if I'm standing up and I'm having them. It's just really, like one time I was in the middle of walking and I got a leg cramp. And I was like, oh my gosh, my calf just like freaked out on me. Excuse that. Just like freaked out on me. So there's the leg cramps. I have not been able to sleep. So, which makes me tired, really tired during the day. And some of the apps I've read and things like that have said, well, just embrace it and just take it as some me time. No, I want to sleep. I want to sleep because during the day, when my son's at school, my husband's at work, I have me time then. At nighttime, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, I want to be asleep. So, no, I'm not embracing it. I'm not embracing it. So, maybe, hopefully, which, I don't know. I still haven't got me a body pillow, which I probably won't. Because, like, what, I got 3 months? Yeah, 3 months. I was trying to figure out what month it was. Excuse me. Pregnancy brain. I got 3 months until he gets here. So it's like, there's no point in just getting the body pillow and then what after he's born? So I just been trying to makeshift my own body pillow, using my husband as a body pillow. Oh, excuse me. See, I'm tired. Using him as a body pillow. And yeah, and I've been drinking a lot more water to try to see if it could help with the Braxton Hicks and the cramping. And that's has aided to me having to get up more during the night to go pee. And I have to come downstairs and then come back upstairs, which I've been getting very short of breath again. I was fine for a little while, then now it's just like, oh, I can't breathe again. So they said I can take my inhaler if I needed to, but I really don't think the inhaler is going to work because, oh, I'm sorry, because it really doesn't have anything to do with my asthma. So that's that. On top of not being able to sleep and the leg cramps, I've been having major back pain. And they say to imagine a stack of books on top of your head and try to sit up straight. But because my stomach is so low, that has not been helping me at all. And it's really painful. And then I'll try to lay down, and it's still very uncomfortable to lay down. Lay down, sit down, whatever. It's just my back just hurts 24/7. And I've been trying to do warm showers. Not really warm showers, like warm baths. And kind of just let it, soak. Because it's really just my lower back that's been hurting. And just kind of soak a little bit in there. Not too hot to where, it could hurt the baby in any kind of way. But just enough to where I kind of feel a little more relaxed. And I wish I had my water bottle thing where you put hot water in and you just lay it on your back, because I would do that, but I don't have it anymore. And they say you could do it, just as long as you keep it away from your stomach and not get too hot, but I don't have it. So that I have been having crazy heartburn, and at first the doctor told me I can do tums, and the tums were working at first, but because of the baby growing and pushing into your stomach, and that flap is not being able to close now really at all, she said it's just going to get worse. So she told me I could try God, what's that heartburn medicine called? I forgot. I'm pretty sure it'll come to me after I stop recording. But she said I could take that. I haven't tried it yet. I still have a whole bunch of tums. The tums aren't bad. Ooh, excuse me. Flashed you there. The tums aren't bad because, you get that extra source of calcium, which studies have proved, not proven, but it said it could help towards preventing preeclampsia. Preeclampsia could help prevent that from happening. And I've actually kind of scared myself with the preeclampsia thing, because they said if you start swelling up really bad in your hands and your feet and your face, and it will not go down, and your vision starts to get really blurry, that it could be signs of having preeclampsia. Or was that high blood pressure? Something like that. Well, my feet. No, I have to stay propping them up because they swell up so bad. And she said, as long as I could see my ankles, that was good. So that kind of reassured me because I could still see my ankle bone, but they swell up so fast. Like right now, they're a little swollen. They swell up so fast, but my hands haven't swelled up. You know, not more than what they would normally be. Because you see, I had to take off my ring, my wedding ring and band, and because they were just, this was cutting into my circulator. I still see like the band here from my other ring to where it's just like it was gonna chop off my finger. It was gonna just saw right through my hand. But that hasn't happened. But the last couple of days I have noticed that my vision has been really, really blurry. And I mean, even with my glasses on. And like, yeah. It's really, yeah, it's, even with my glasses on. Like, I was taking my son to school today, dropped him off, and was coming back, and I was kind of driving. We have like a parking garage that we have to go through. And I was driving through the parking garage, and I was looking, and I had my glasses on, and I'm sitting there like, I can't read that sign. I know my vision hasn't gotten worse, you know, from when I got the glasses, because it hasn't even, would it have gotten this bad so far? I mean, I don't know. It's just, that was really stressful. So now I'm having to walk around like with this face because I can't see. And my husband's just like, what's wrong with you? Why are you making that face? Fix your face. And I'm like, I can't see, you know, and I didn't tell him I couldn't see because I didn't want him to worry, because he flipped out when I grabbed a piece of tissue and just so happened it'd be in this hand, and I put my hand on my stomach, and he's, why'd you put it on your stomach? What are you doing? Why'd you put it on your stomach? And I'm saying, like, it just so happened to be in the hand that I just put on. Like, he flipped out. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to tell him that, because then he's going to be like, oh, do you need to go to the emergency room right now? Like, so no, I haven't told him. I have an appointment Monday. I'll discuss it with my doctor and see what she says. But to be honest, I'm kind of worried about telling her. I mean, of course I'm going to tell her because I don't want anything to happen, but I'm just saying that I'm worried to tell her, because I tell her stuff that's been going on and she's just kind of like, well, maybe you need to go to the emergency room. And I'm saying, like, no, don't tell me that. Because at 21 weeks, he was head down. And he's been head down ever since. And I've had a lot of pressure. I've had a lot of contractions. I don't know if it's Braxton Hicks contractions, because she said it wasn't supposed to be tightening, but it has been. Cramping. I don't know. So at first I was like, oh, he's going to be late like his brother was. Now with all this, I think he's actually going to be early, you know. So I'm just sitting there praying like, oh, just as long as we can make it to 37, 38 weeks, please just let us make it to that. You know, that's like 10 weeks away. So please, let us just make it to that. I've been praying about that. So, I've had the pregnancy blues this week. Like, I've been really sad. Sad, emotional about pretty much anything. And, I'm hoping it's getting better. I mean, it's just been, we have so much to do. We're trying to get passports so I can fly back home after I have the baby, because my mom's not going to be able to make it here for when the baby's born, because she's still going to be working. But by the time I fly back after the baby's born, she'll be retired. We wouldn't have to worry about that. And so I'm having to get a passport for me, passport for my son, and passport for my husband, because he may or may not be going with us, but he still needs one. So, and I think we need to find out if Rainbow Baby needs one as well. I think I read that he wouldn't need one if you have the birth certificate, and I'm pretty sure by the time we fly out, he's gonna have his birth certificate. So if that's the case, we'll be fine with him, and we'll just worry about getting him one later on. So I've been dealing with that and planning my son's birthday party, which his birthday's on the 5th with his daddy's. Yeah, he was born on his daddy's birthday. And so I've been trying to get the invitations out for him, for his little friends at school, and book the place, which he wanted it. He wanted it at Chuck E. Cheese. So I booked that, and then he wants a Mario theme because he loves video games. Pretty much any video games you can think of, he loves it. Like he's been really into like this Pikmin game that's on the Wii. He loves that game now. So and like on the Marios, he loves Luigi, which I thought a lot of kids like Mario because he was the leader or whatever. I'm not a video game person, but he likes Luigi and he likes Sonic. Pretty much any video game, he loves it. So, trying to plan that, get everything together for that, which is like in a couple of weeks. Have a birthday party we gotta go to Saturday. Trying to redo my hair. There's just a lot going on right now. So yeah, the blues. One more thing. Your breasts are supposed to be starting to secrete colostrum now, which I thought that was more towards the, like really towards the end, like the baby came, and then that's when you make colostrum. No, you could start leaking right now. You might even get a couple of squirts in there, but I noticed like maybe just a little bit of like a clear, milky substance, but that was only once. After that, I haven't noticed it. So that's that. And last week, I'm sorry, I remember after I turned off the video that I forgot to show y'all my baby bump. So I'm gonna do that right now before I end it. And like I said, he is so low. So low. Like, do you see how low he is? Like, sometimes when I sit, I have to just kind of hold him up because it's like so low. And it just falls right back. Yeah, he's so big. Look at, and it's so he just lays there and it's just a crease. Just a crease right underneath there. God, look how big that is. It looks even bigger on the camera. That's crazy. But yeah, that is my 27th week update, and I hope to see y'all for my 28th. Bye.